You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
What?
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting it. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting
怎么气干嘛？怎么把东西都撞破了？冲他回啦！很气哦。
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
把箱子都踢了。
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
他到底父母发生什么事？
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors, spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library, noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
A 魔法。看一下有什么。
Trouble, are we? Beat up to that.
这么远，飞过去吧。开始往左下角迈进了，我们。左下按左上，应该是先左下按左上，最后才要去这个右下这一块吧。右下这块感觉是独立的。而且这边好像有个关卡还是什么东西，我还不知道怎么走过去。 这下只能照它路线走吧。这边才是最后的，应该是最高等的区域吧，我猜。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
月亮任务我就解不了啊，我不知道那个怎么解啊。还要在村子的周围找一个什么雕像。对啊，就不知道怎么解，有可能要花很多时间一个地方搜吧。
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
感觉很可疑呢。
Keeping things from Gran, are we?
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
偷猎者。霍格华兹大逃杀，有出过类似的了吧？魔法大逃杀有出过啦，我就没搞头。
A centaur. Tread carefully.
大逃杀不知道还可以怎么做。
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Bobby. 游戏封面，对，游戏封面是长这样。
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers
这
were
已经
here,
最高了，
perhaps we can
没得
find
调
out
了
why.，
这已经最高了。寻找偷猎者的迹象。
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Revelio.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
我急着救那些奇兽了，就急一点。
Nah, you want to leave it at least a week before you go poking about the tracks of a retriever. Don't you let it trail.
我擦他奶！我的天哪！哇，怎么掉下去了嘞？怎么？那如果直接走这边呢？
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Surprising how many nifflers you could find down there. Mind you, I do have a knack.
I ain't seen us, boy. I command that you release me.
Marvelous strike!
咒虐！为什么？为什么会过来？我要按错了啦！
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine.
Good. Did you know that they have orders from Victor?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's back.
Not to worry, Poppy.
I know. This way.
正面杀进去，我喜欢潜行啊，我是潜行派的。
Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Ha 他一定要在我的旁边。我想走捷径啊！我的衣服一瞬间就干净了，衣服一瞬间就干净了。一定先买巫师等到特价。巫师你是说哪一款？
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Switch 跑这款感觉体验会，它那个只能30帧呢。
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence.
这个电脑配备有要求需要这么高吗？
It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Shh. Shh.
My time.
He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? spends more time petting the things.
Nothing about character except spiders. Not worth the trouble. Legs are far too brittle.
When I get down, you're in a heap of trouble.
干嘛啦？为什么到底？我怎么一直死了这么长？哎，我想要潜行过去，但是他一直不转头，然后他也没有东西可以被我引开。哎呀呀！再试一次，试一次，可以飞吗？不行呢。
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
There's trouble afoot.
I would say that Irondale is...
Reducto! Bombarda!
Oh, too hard.
走虐！ 拜拜。走虐！走虐！
Put you down? I'll bet that one hurt. Who's this? Levioso! Stop that! Levioso! Damn you!
That's the best you can do, is it?
Levioso!
Back from Bringo. The lamb says yes. Shall we finish?
他们怎么都可以顺过来？
This isn't a fair fight.
揍虐！跟直接硬打一样嘛，把桥断了，他们都瞬移过来是怎样啊？没办法使出我的潜行，装备栏又满了。梅林的挑战任务不够吗？我不是有解锁梅林的挑战任务吗？还没有解锁完全，是不是？还差2个。等，那去解2个吧。我们把装备哪一件？我觉得要推人的，我把它拉起来。其实有些地形可以推人，应该换推人的。拉过来，盯住。
What in Merlin's name?
我操，他们在斗龙哦
Dragons! It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard carting. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
我要潜行去把他们杀光，是不是？对啊。 啊！
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
哎，搞错，没要换。冰冻好像也没有太好。啊。 22等，可以有新的天赋可以学，有没有可以点的？也不会变形咒，但是我有一个新的可以点，就是点那个爆炸的那个，可以引发爆炸冲击效果。哦，那可以考虑点一下。哦，可以吸血啊！打败一名被这个不错哎，可以吸血，吸血流啊，好吧，吸血吧。 弄不下去。
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I heard something.
整整实话。
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? What I wouldn't give to be a Teleguise right now. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
要给我了。可以啊，给我它。但是你要设定好那个联动哦。嗯。
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
哦，联动那个教学是不是？帮我把那个是个指令好了 ，drop， 叹号 drop。 嘣嘣！有，记得有一个之前有射过。 碉堡网站在这边吧，我记得。碉堡连接啊，这边。有了吧？打 drop 看看，应该有了，有个连接啊！你要照着它把那个跟 Twitch 那个联动一下。好了。快挂了。
You ought to cut back on pudding. Took you for a troll the other day.
再撑一下。
That robber want his dragon intact.
Someone messing about.
啊，凶什么东西？受虐！还有谁？哇哦！
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
不要屁话了，受虐！那只狼，那只狼怎么一直咬啊？那狼咬好痛啊！这技能组不好，换一个。范围群攻太少了，有可能爆炸还是得点。不是那招。
I have the egg.
换一个。飘起来，他们其实没什么用。飘起来不提用，飘起来感觉变得没什么用。拉过来打。小械咒，小械咒感觉还是必要的。然后这招感觉还是要。这招。
Will only buy us a few seconds.
那个狼咬我好痛啊！
Careful! That rope will want its dragon intact! Show you what the best meals I've ever eaten.
What's that?
OK。
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Careful.
The lamb returns to the
我给他闪一下。对，活一下。完蛋，又打了。咒虐！哎呀，那个狼啊！哇塞，太烦了！ 我感觉我发现问题了，打群攻的时候那个技能都应该要换掉，拉人的没有用，都要改顺发的，因为你没有时间控场啊，然后再去那个用普攻打人，所以应该是都要放这种顺发的东西，顺发的都是放多一点，因为打起来比较轻松。
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
应该都要放那种瞬间可以发动的东西。他们放太多控场，又漂浮，然后又那个没有伤害，就一直拖。
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
哦，龙， 啊！直接吃掉哦，太凶了吧！阻止他们呢？怎么还在发呆？我没有恶意耶，我来救你的。
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
所以我第4只可以
I
骑的是
don't
龙
think
哦。
she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have
这
left
么屌了
without
吗
it.？
那我可以去孵蛋吗？
She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
离开了，离开了，蛋才不要留下来，我要拿
Not
去
helping
孵啊！
ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
咚咚咚咚。
福利熊熊，福利福利熊熊，福利 cheered X100，你孵蛋是要把蛋塞在哪里孵？
孵蛋啊，温暖的地方啊。暖的地方。
Revelio.
要去卖了。开个点就走了。
Handy resource indeed. You're
没有酷炫一点，这套就是最帅的。
more cozy than Hogsmeade.
这是警察叔叔
Hello
呢。
there. In the market for potions, are we?
警察叔叔还不够霸气吗？他应该要增加一个批量贩售啊！ 有吗？好像没有。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
卫斯理教授的作业。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Darling, Tom's is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
好，这边点开了，拱桥庭院。
Revelio.
要去地下港吗？我是要去地下港哎。
So this is the underground harbor.
主线还没啊，变形书啊。
Revelio.
不知道解到多少嘞？有什么征兆吗？解到哪一个任务的时候接近这个后半段？不知道哎。
Revelio.
，Revelio。
好，接下来去图书馆。OK， 节目还没玩完啊，没玩完啊。上课写作业。哦，你是说进入后半段应该要完全脱离校园吗？我觉得起码右下角地图要开吧，那个地图很大，总不可能是要完全留着给我们纯探索用吧？但是有一些主线在那边吧。
Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
好啊，来啊
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
感谢啊。金探鸟啊
The golden snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
就扶来扶洗啊
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
三兄系的故事涉及到魔法器物分灵体啊死神圣物
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
这不好说呢。这个其实有比这个博格球更大的球呢。
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
物种的限制哦，不行吧？可以吗？可以变成动物哦。哦，对哦，可以哦，可以变成那个老鼠哦。
True. Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I can ask. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
好，来啊
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
巫师议会啊
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
一定是蛋白眼啊
The Antipodean Opale.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian viper tooth. Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
昆西霍格
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
一魂一啊，幻影猴啊。
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
护法咒啊。
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
伊凡杰尼啦。
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
讲清楚再或知识才是真正的魔法。
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
嘴巴生蛋，火灰蛇。
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny?
要问多久了？问爽没？依法模拟魔法。格雷洛克山。
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
爱情魔药哦。吃薪水啊。
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
不行了，准备好了。
Give me your worst.
Wonderful! I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
阿格拉文爵士。
Sir Agravain.
Incorrect. The answer was Egbert the Egregious. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
握球入环。
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player.
不能握球
Stooting is when
握着球
two
入环
chasers
呢。
knock the other team's keeper
这样
away
会
from the
犯规。
goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
软爪入蟹哦，耳朵变得毛茸茸。
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad luck. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
恶臭树液啊，二人掌。
Mimbless Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbleless Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
疑神药剂哦，巴西尔弗莱克。
Basil Flack.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
巫师与跳跳锅，更小的锅啦！哎，靠呗。
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
鸟形龙哦，北美洲啊。
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle Knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
这个我知道，倒霉骑士。
Sir Luckless.
Correct. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
尼斯湖水怪。
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
魔法部长哦。甘普不是，皮弗雷啦。
Cadmus Peverell.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
要换我玩啦。
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
我也要教教他我懂的知识啊！他教了我那么多知识。参加变形课，你们怎么那么变态？我是说我在野外跟那个敌人战斗的知识好吗？然后怎么驯服那些奇兽？你们很变态呢。
It's very disrespectful not to be in your uniform.
Revelio.
去那个变形课。这不知道 PC 版会不会读比较快？变形课，R3可以哦，所以我可以种那个东西，然后让时间加速吗？
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes.
the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
变形课。白天呢？就上课了。
Settle down, settle down.
解那个数字跟问号的门呢？那怎么解啊？
is an exact
那玩的没光对吧？这加鸡的。哈利波特的相关人物。
Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
变形咒。
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I'm glad
to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Ooh.
Not at all. I was intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
矿场的阴影，保守秘密。巨龙的盘问啊，那我要去问巨龙。我也是适龄巨龙，来解掉巨龙的任务就可以骑巨龙，变成龙骑士，魔法龙骑士。我要吸收巨龙的力量，然后透过我的肉体释放出巨龙的魔力。巨龙魔导士。
He's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
我们替他做的还不够多吗？
Must we? Seems a lot of trouble to go to for a creature we've already rescued.
We should see this through. Let me find out where she is. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
House elves are wizardkind's best friend.
冲主线哦，没在冲主线，今天解没几个主线，把其他解完了，剩那种感觉解了没什么用的那个服装，或者是真的解不掉我才没解。啊，那个门还没解，这个真的好难解哦！你们如果有人知道怎么解，跟我讲一下。月亮背后的男人啊，他是要解那个什么幻影圆月亮啊，这有什么提示吗？他只有说在晚上，然后在霍格华兹红米村和小村庄寻找雕像，雕像很好找，是不是啊？就是这个在地图上定位啊，定位没有屁用啊，那个是回报任务的啊，一个猫头鹰的雕像哦。不知道怎么解啊？但是不解那个很多门2级你都开不了，拿不了里面的东西啊。虽然里面也不一定有多好的东西啊，但是就有点想把门打开啊。把门打开，幻影圆雕像。霍格华兹幻影圆雕像右边显示有10个， 那火米村有9个，所以就表示说这边有9个幻猿雕像，有这么多，这么夸张？那不是一样好找吗？还给我。
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm'd come out in the wash, but it
Known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her kanut.
好，那我来找一下。
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
找到了这个小猴子。哎，开门。
Mine now, demiguise.
It's you. Thank you again for saving me. I'll never forget you.
Thank you again for finding my dear Archie. I honestly don't know what I would do without him. He's all I have now.
对哦，我们先找9个，这样就可以起码开2级门，可以开2级门，起码先够用。先找9个，剩7个，再找7个来。下一个在哪？
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Night clothes. Unusual choice.
Alohomora.
OK， 2个，这是那这边你这边可以顺便解这个吗？你怎么没有看到一个球？
Incendio.
这个。 为什么？ 我的那个龙敷好了没啊？这个是什么意思？为什么有个问号卷轴？这什么意思？那这边不是有吗？怎么没找到？在哪里？
Revelio.
你们越来越小声。
Revelio.
没看到啊！哇，在门口了。
Seems a pleasant
Revelio.
把那个旁边那个解掉，因为刚不是有一个那个吗？这个啊梅林的那个。
Could it be a Merlin trial?
啊，不够了、哦，你嘞？那先去第三个。 感觉应该是剩下的可以等那个魔杖再升级，可以飞得更快。可是我可以骑龙。照走再升级，可以飞得更快的时候了。 更好找。
Revelio.
在右边，走，先把它开了。坐骑有啊。 可是龙那个鹰马飞太慢，我就不想骑。它飞的速度大概才一半而已吧，我有开给你看，对吧？它就飞太慢了，它飞的速度没有比扫帚快啊！你看，这有没有在飞啊？好像其实差不多，只是它比较难操控。 它没有那么灵活了，转向就是操控性上面。
I've always said that travel broadened.
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio.
有了。
Mine now. Hello, Amora.
不敢撕裂我了，我是他的主人。嗯，他也是懂得感恩的，你蛮有礼貌了，蛮有礼貌的。3个，还差5个。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. 博米村。好像都是在小村庄比较多哎，大的地方比较少。 都是在小村庄。
Revelio.
这支线也太多了吧！这村庄就有2个还没解的。太多了。 传到左边，飞过去。
Off on another adventure, are we?
开一个点。
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got the Quidditch shaft, if you ask me.
Revelio.
"有啊，啊，你看右边有就有啊，真是会有。
Mine now, demiguise.
可以弹琴吗？可惜不能弹给你们听。那钢琴怎么大声啊？这么小。
Travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
Revelio.
应该是要把所有人都打爆吧？感觉这个人任务在哪？这个应该可以把这个解掉吧？这个村子这个种子任务，应该就是要把所有都打爆吧？可以骑着打吗？
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
要把这个都打掉。
Revelio.
有吗？上面还有。 水哦，剩一个。4个班级主线哦，是不是应该有一点不一样？
handy resource indeed, your field guide.
我觉得还蛮值得的。
Rebellion.
尤其如果你是收集狂的话，你是那种很喜欢东捡捡西捡捡，捡满袋子你就爽到不行那种，这款更是加分。
Alohomora.
这种很喜欢捡东西的那种。史莱哲林只是我的跳板而已。要去阿兹卡班的男人。
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. That light behind me.
是要去感化阿兹卡班里面那些坏蛋，要不然谁来救他们？我不入地狱谁入地狱？谁来救？我没看到，这边哪里有？ Fuck.
What do we have here? The demiguise.
Rebellion.
为什么不能拿啊？
北方城会区 X100，你少在那边说的那么好。地狱你自己都需要感化了，还想感化别人过来让我好好感化？
我又不需要感化，我白天呢？不要啊！我不需要感化。 一个了，可以解锁2级了没？7个，剩1个，再拿一个。对，对，再拿一个就去找他。 密室我们有去过了，对呀，对呀，这个东西我找不到在哪，它在整个地图全地图要搜的，对啊，这个东西我找不到在哪。这个猴子雕像。 就看猴子雕像的位置在哪，那实在藏得太隐秘了，找不到。好了，我们可以回去找他了。那我们可以开2级的门了，晚上再来把它找齐，那就可以开3级的门了。晚一点再来找齐，先开2级就够了。一下能开太多的门，我怕我会。 太兴奋， 我们先解锁2级就好了。
北方城会 cheered X100，你确实不需要感化。依照你刚刚大吼大叫，你该去看一下精神科阿菊。你乖，我会带你去看医生，我会治好你的。看看你脑袋都装啥？
你又不会治病，还在那边装。你又不是，你又没有那个，你有创立学院吗？你的治疗要比橘子学院好吗？不然你怎么帮我治？
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alahamora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. 哈利波特啊，哈利波特。好了，我 DC 开一个区。你们有那个有玩的，有东西什么要分享，或者有什么问题要问，